Hello everyone, my name is Katie and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video, so please excuse me if it's not great. Hopefully I'll get better with the more that I do. So this is a channel for parents, carers, grandparents, whoever you may be. And it's a channel for you to come and listen to children's stories being read with your little ones. I am a children's author and I also just love reading children's stories. I have a massive collection that gets bigger pretty much every week. So I will be reading some of my favourite children's stories that I read with my children and that I recommend to you guys, and I will be reading my own stories too. So this is a channel for you guys. I'm going to be doing I will call them daytime stories, so they're going to be a bit louder. The characters are going to have little voices and things, and then I'm going to do bedtime stories, so the lighting will be a bit dimmer. I'll be quieter, I won't be so theatrical, and I might get some calming music to play, things like that. So it'll be for you to come on and for your children to listen to just before they go to bed. I think reading is so important for children. It's so important for their development, their imagination, and their own reading. They can start to pick out words and things like that. So it's so important to read to children. But unfortunately, we don't always have time, and that's through no fault of our own, life just gets in the way sometimes. So this is a channel for you guys. If you ever find that you don't have the time, you can just come on, or you can give your phone or tablet, whatever, to your little one, and they can come onto my channel and they can find a book that they'd like to listen to. So I'm going to be hopefully doing a different book every single week for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, just hopefully this all goes well. So I'm going to start today with The Bumble Bear by Nadia Shireen. And this is one of our favourites, hence why it's a bit worn. So I'm going to start with this book today. If you guys have any recommendations of what you'd like to listen to, or if your children have a favourite book that they'd like to hear read out loud, I'm more than happy to do so. So please just leave a comment below and I will read through them all, and I will get back to you when I'm going to be doing that video. I may already have the book that you recommend, most likely, but if I don't, I'm more than happy to go and rent it out by the library or buy it for myself. So let's get started. As I say, this is a channel for you guys, so if you have any comments of things you'd like to be improved, as I say, different books that you like, or just to tell me what you enjoyed about the video, that would be lovely. Please do so. Please like the videos, please subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. Please share the videos, that would be fantastic, with other parents and carers and things that you know. Yeah, I'd just like to get my channel out there to as many people as possible that have children and enjoy books. Who doesn't enjoy a book? I love them. So let's start with The Bumble Bear. Oh, and if you have a copy of this book, please read along with your little one. Once there was a bear called Norman who loved honey. He really, really, really loved it. And he was always sad when it ran out. But getting hold of more honey was always a bit tricky. If only I could be a bee, he sighed. I could have as much honey as I liked. And then Norman had a quite amazing and brilliant idea. It was an ordinary morning at bee school. "Hello, bees," said the queen, who was in charge. "We have a new bee at bee school today." "Oh," said the little bees. "Everyone say hello to Norman." "Hello," said Norman. "Oh," said the little bees. Don't think they thought he was going to be that big. you a bit big?" asked Amelia, who was a rather clever little bee. I'm a special bee," said Norman. "I come from a land far, far away called Giant Bee Land." Said Amelia. But then it was time for lessons to start. They began the day with some painting. Then Norman joined in with buzzing practice before everyone settled down for a nap. The bees showed him all sorts of games during playtime, and Norman was brilliant at waggly dancing. But then it was time to go home. Bee school is amazing, thought Norman. He couldn't wait to come back the next day. The next morning was even better. Norman was very good at finding smelly flowers. The bees really liked him. He was so funny and friendly, and he always tried his best, even during flying lessons. Don't think they're going very well. After lunch, the bees learned how to chase away anyone who came after their honey, like spiders, mice, toads, or bears. Amelia still felt there was something a bit odd about Norman. She tried to work out what it was. What has she realised? Amelia told the other bees what she had found out, but they didn't believe her. "Of course Norman's a bee," they said. "Just look at him. He is not a bee, and I shall prove it," said Amelia. She took Norman to the bees' secret honey store. Well, when he saw all that honey, Norman just couldn't help himself. Honey, 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 honey. After all, he really, really, really loved honey. "See, Norman isn't a bee, he's a bear," said Amelia. "What the jiggins?" gasped all the little bees. Said Norman. He was asked to leave bee school at once. Poor Norman. He really enjoyed being a bee, didn't he? With Norman gone, things were very quiet at bee school. Norman was such a funny bee, sighed the bees. Norman was such a busy bee, sighed Amelia. Norman was a naughty bear, said the Queen, and bee school is no place for bears. But later that night, the bees heard a loud crash and a diabolical roar. "Oh no," they cried, "it's a bear!" And this bear was big and nasty and trampled all over bee school. It grabbed the hive and started to shake it. The bees tumbled out in a panic. They tried to chase the bear away, but it was just too big and too bad. But then, who's coming? A fearsome, buzzing beast burst through the trees. Buzz! Eek! Squealed the bear. It's a giant bee! And it ran away as fast as it could. The bees were saved and Norman was a hero. They gave him a big pot of honey and the Queen presented him with a special award. You definitely aren't a bee, said the Queen, but you are no ordinary bear. You are I think a Bumble Bear. This is a ward. Oh. And Bumble Bears were definitely allowed to go back to B school. That's a lovely story, isn't it? We really enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed it too. So that's my first video. That is my first book. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please give it a like and a comment. Any improvements, anything you enjoyed, I would love to hear from you. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, I will see you back here next week with another book. Bye for now, guys.